back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Today we are using a Tournament of Power themed, category-based team. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new, please consider subscribing for more content here on the channel. That being said, I literally just realized that I still have Caulifla as the leader. You know, for all intents and purposes, she's actually the better leader. I mean, she gives 20% more. Goku gives it specifically to one category. She's outright a better leader. But, hear me out. This is the free-to-play Goku, so I'm going to show him off on this team. I'll also cut away and show him on Super Physical. So I hope you guys have fun with me today. We're taking on this event because I feel like it's going to be challenging because, like, my hit's only, like, SA2. Kale's SA1. Caulifla's SA1. Kabba's 10 because he's farmable. Topo is 1. And the free Goku's 10. So it'll probably be pretty difficult, to be fair. So we'll see what happens here. It's kind of like a throwback too from when, like, you know, these were the types of teams as far as the units go that you were running for something like this, and you had like maybe like 70,000 HP or something of that nature. I'd probably have around like 80 or 90,000 if I ran the other guy as a leader though. So to be fair, these guys are still a lot better than, but you know, I'm just saying it's a similarity, not exactly the same scenario. Goku's hitting for 210. My Goku is better than the friends. He has crits and additionals. I opened one path on him. So I decided to give him a little bit of work to try to make him at least respectable. So this guy is annoying because he actually locks these guys into place. So I'm going to use, really, the leaf blower is right outside my door. That's really frustrating. I'm going to cut that out though, but it's really frustrating for me to hear it. And they waited until I started recording anyway. So I'm going to do that. I used the heal even though I didn't need it, but it's fine. I don't expect to really encounter much difficulty on this phase. Topo will buff the allies, which is why Topo is here. Otherwise, I wanted to get Topo away from Frieza for that type disadvantage hit that Frieza was going to do. And then, of course, Goku, show him! Release the hot fire. All right, let's see what we do. Oh, Goku with the one-shot. Maybe this wasn't going to be as hard as I thought it was going to be. but, to be fair, I can still get annihilated by Frieza here. Not because he's particularly difficult, but because of the fact that he has that one shot after like 3 turns. So I'll probably have to use some items to avoid that. You can use like a Ghost Usher, for example, to avoid that. Now, Kali Bay. I'm going to leave her right where she is. She's the best unit to take that hit. I'm going to pop an Icarus as well in case she actually does get hit. I don't think Frieza launches a SA normally. It's been so long since I've done this. In fact, they'll probably update this event to make it Super 2 like they've done with everything else at this point, Super or Super 2. So keep that in mind as well. All right, Caulifla, let's go. Man, I wish this was my global one. She'd be hitting so hard. But 120K, not bad. Additional coming through. She does have a level 3 crit chance. I gave her the top left path. 3, 2. Are you done? Are you really already counting down? Are you serious right now? Are you not a 3-turn countdown like the other ones are, like Tech Goku, for example? Come on now, don't do that. Don't be such a hater. Come on, Goku, come through. No countdown there. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, another thing to keep in mind is that if I stun him with hit, that will delay the countdown. So hit can actually be very useful. I really don't. Topo offers an ally attack increase when he gets a super off. But in this scenario, Topo's good defensively, so I'll let him stay there. Give him those reds too. I really want hit to get a super off. Was that going to drop the orange ones? It did, but didn't. Okay, I can use the blues. Okay, cool. So I can still get a super off with Ultra Instinct Omen. Omen means something is to come, so it means he's not done mastering the form. From my understanding, correct me if I'm mistaken, but Topo! 93K coming through. Look at hit with that mouth wide open. Boy, you don't stop. Can I get the crit? Or not crit, excuse me. The stun. Goku, you can crit. Give me the crit. Additional? Nothing. Oh, but I got the stun. I got the stun. Look at that full Super Saiyan. Well, Kale doesn't have Super Saiyan because Bandai and Akatsuki are stupid. Look at that full Universe 6, though. Squad. Oh, man, that deserves a like right there. I didn't even plan it. It just happened. It just happened. Also, after this, before we get into the next team, I'm going to show you an example of a Universe, well, not Universe 6, a Universal Tournament, Universal Survival Arc team that you guys could run that would be better than this one. The reason why I ran it this way is I do not own the Fat Boo, or the Fit Boo, excuse me. and I don't own the Android 17, and they could probably fit on the team well. Of course, the Intelligence Freeze at 2, which I didn't even bother to summon for. So 3 units that I didn't pull for could probably feasibly fit into the team very well. And I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, if Kaba hits harder than the other 2. Maybe. We'll see. They have Supreme. He has Extreme. 130. Oh, will Kale get the chance to finish it? If she doesn't, I'm going to make sure that the friend Ultra Instinct finishes it. But Hit came through with the clutch of this. Oh, Kale did it. Kale did it. Kale did it. Okay. It wasn't as challenging as I thought it would be, but it wasn't too difficult. So that's cool. I barely had to use any items, though, so that's fair. Anyways, we'll be right back in just a moment. Like I said, I'm going to have a little cutaway with a quick team that you guys can use. And we'll be back with the super physical team. We're going to use super physical. Yes, we're getting super physical, guys. The Goku on that team with the Gotenks and some other units that he is actually good with. So be back in just a minute, guys. Hey guys, really quick, I wanted to point out that overall, you can build a team like this as far as the Tournament of Power team goes. Pretty much, it kind of comes down to what you want to run. Units like Bergamo could fit well. I don't think Urine has a link. The SR Goten, or Gohan, excuse me, is a solid option too. Of course, the Intelligence Frieza fits really well on the team. In fact, I put the wrong one here, but that's fine. The STR Frieza is a really good option as well, along with the AGL one. There really is no right or wrong once you get past like the first couple of units. It comes down to how you want to run the team. So this is basically what I kind of came up with. Hit is in this link as well. Of course, there's the Tech Kaba, and of course Kale too. So Kale's another solid option. Intelligence Hit would have been cool here, of course, with the shocking speed versatility pretty much across the board. The only reason why I did not incorporate him is because Topo doesn't like extreme units, and Hit winds up being the only extreme unit aside from Frieza. And I feel like Frieza's too good not to put on the team because he's the only one that's actually Dokkan Festival exclusive among these guys. You cannot run this Goku with the backwards Goku on the same team. Only way you can do it is if you run it with this guy unawakened as a base form Goku, this guy right here pre-awakening. Then you could do it that way. Otherwise, you can't do it the way that you would run Intelligence Goku on the team. So keep that in mind too. Maybe when he Dokkan awakens Intelligence 1, and then maybe they change his name from being Ultra Instinct Omen, meaning that something is coming and it's not complete, things of that nature. When he masters the form, maybe you could do it that way. So keep that in mind. Anyways, let's get into the second part of the showcase. Physical Goku on a super physical team. Be right back. It actually took a really long time to find a friend Gotenks lead at this point, which, is surprising and isn't surprising. He's been around for a while, but he's still one of the better leaders to run. But of course, there's so many viable leaders you can run to beat these stupid events, and then of course they want you to run certain leaders for like the category, like drop bonus. For example, a lot of people are running this Goku that I'm using right here as their leader. For example, the Tournament of Power stuff gets, improved drops from that new story stage. So there's a lot going on. They really need to implement something about that. My mini rant is done because I don't really think they too much care anyway. But all right, so we have this Goku on Super Physical. So if you're wondering why I'm running a lot of support units, mainly so I can give him the spotlight, okay? It's going to be him and Gotenks going ham. Everybody else is just kind of here doing their thing. So let's get into it. So the Goku's at 32k and 83k attack. So this Goku gives Tournament of Power allies 3 keys. So innately that should apply to himself if he's like any other unit like that in the game that does that. Also, he gives himself 80% attack up. So he's one of the better, almost 600k attack, rounded up. He's one of the better free-to-play cards in the game at this point. Definitely one of the better ones. Very worth the farm if you are interested in that or you want my opinion in regard to that. Very good unit. Now, keep in mind that his stuff is a little skewered here because he's on this 120% lead team. He does have, a lot of support. And really, I want to get him with the God Goku there because they both share, I believe, First Awakened is a link that they share. I'm going to have to pull that up, but I'm pretty sure. So anyways, overall, it's going to be those two going ham. And I'm actually only going to keep one Gotenks. I'm going to run... Can't talk. Talk machine broke on rotation is what I meant to say. I don't want to have them both on at the same time. Ultra Instinct Omen. All right, let's go ahead and pull that up while I do this. A little bit of research. Ultra Instinct Goku. Godly Dimension Throng Goku. Let's pull up the physical one. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Gonna give you those. Gohan, you're kind of like unable to super most of the time, but we got lucky and got the super anyway. I'll give you those. No super there, but that's fine. Let's see what the Goku can do offensively and defensively. Of course, if we get a crit or anything, that'll be hype. We got a crit, almost 900K on the crit. All right, that's what I want to see. And the Gohan's SA10, if you're interested in that guy. I've done a full like individual showcase for him. All right, let's go again. The 40% is here this time. Okay, so 40% Gohan. Well, this Gotenks will probably one-shot despite getting the 12 key. The 12 key for this one isn't that much worse than the 11. I'm purposely running this older stage, so keep in mind one thing, that they're going to be a little bit skewered on this older stage, not as like powerful. So Godly Power, is that a link that they share, or is that the link that I was thinking about? Because the physical Goku does not have, yeah, they share Godly Power. Okay, so Godly Power is what they share for 15%. This Ultra Instinct Goku and the God Goku. So we have them both here. They also share Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Godly Power, Saiyan Lineage. First Awakened, the Ultra Instinct Goku does have, but to get that, he needs to be with Bardock or with Physical Piccolo, who I didn't actually bring. I thought about bringing Physical Piccolo, but I didn't want to. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I'm going to keep the God Goku and the Ultra Instinct together, and then he'll be at his best when he comes back with the Bardock. And of course, the Bardock also offers, I think, 20% attack to all allies too, so there'll be a small buff there. Let's go ahead and go for that. That attack stat is looking good. It'd be awesome if this one got like the attack stacking mechanic that the intelligence one got, but he didn't get that, unfortunately. So overall, 80% is just enough to keep him viable for a while if you run him on a team like this. And his links are just good enough. Like, he has Prepare for Battle, Experienced Fighters, he has Godly Power, Tournament of Power, First Awaken. He has some really solid links. Like, I'm surprised they gave him Prepare for Battle, because most of the time they shaft free units without giving them something like that. Oh, you know what? I really should have brought the Piccolo. Wow, because he shares Experienced Fighters with Piccolo too. That would be another 10% up. So, okay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because Bardock or this Gohan, their support would be better. But still, he links really well with the Piccolo offensively. They don't share anything like key-wise, I don't think, but otherwise they link pretty well offensively. I think that's about 25% between experienced fighters and, no, it's 35. Ooh, that is a really good link buddy for this guy offensively. That's a really good link buddy. But Bardock is a better partner because Bardock has that passive. But overall, Piccolo would have been really good here. I just don't know who I would have put on for him. Maybe Gohan. Gohan gets to 35% up, but that's about it. Attack and defense. All right, round 2. Anyways, we moved on from that. I've done the full, like, kind of dissection of the Goku. All right, so we now have the rotation that I wanted. Look at that attack. Oh, and that's pre-key. Pre-key. The defense is about 18 because nobody's buffing his defense. They're all giving everybody key except for the Goku. He's only giving himself key, but still. All right, well, I have to do it this way because I wanted to keep the Goku and the Goku together. So I'll let you hit Frieza, which I should have let this guy hit Frieza to see that type advantage damage. Hey, that rhymed. Well, okay, there's another one. We'll go there. We'll go there. And you can hit him. That's fine. Because we know that Sorbet is going to get blown into the next galaxy, so it doesn't actually matter. It's not actually useful to have Sorbet there. All right, let's see what that does. 17K, no biggie. 687,000 attack stat. And 1.2 mil, no crit. Oh, awesome. This guy is really good. A 1.2 million damage crit. All right, so we'll go there. Yeah, I'll leave Gotenks on one with this Gohan just so they can kind of shore up the second round. Otherwise, I don't too much care. To be fair, I should probably put that Gohan on the back end instead of the other one because 40% is better. But I think the other one has Kamehameha too. So it just doesn't really matter at a certain point. That's why I ran so many of them. 2.9 additional. The front is 100%. Mine's at like 80, so he's close. But the next Was He Worth the Orbs will be for, I have 2 in the works. I'm going to give you guys a spoiler. AGL Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. And I have Physical Cooler because Physical Cooler is awesome. And, of course, he's worth the orbs, but we still have to kind of make that title, you know what I'm saying? The meme must not die. Get that fierce battle for that Goku in the middle. We'll go for that, and we will go for this Gopher. Did he say Gopher or Go For? I said Gopher. We'll go for that. And 518. Okay, he's very good. Can I get a crit? I've not gotten additional. I've not gotten a single additional with that guy, like ever. I don't think I got one in like the Tournament of Power team I did before this. I don't think I got one there. All right, Gotenks, crit please. All right, no crit necessary. I just wanted to get off the STR phase. All right, so Bardock is back. It doesn't really matter at this point. I've kind of shown the Goku off in a lot of different scenarios. So for now, I'll keep the Bardock over here with the Gotenks. And then we'll get the Goku with the other Goku, who's basically his best friend on this setup, and this guy here. Well, I guess, wouldn't the other... I guess Bardock would probably be a better buddy than God Goku, too. It doesn't really matter, though, but I guess he probably would be. Because First Awakened. Yeah, he probably would be. It's about the same, something like that, because Kamehameha is a factor. Okay, so that attack went up on the back end. I actually have to use an item probably here. I don't want to, but I probably should. I'm going to go for that, and maybe this time I can actually get a crit and an additional with this Goku. You know, I really want an additional. I don't really too much care about the crit, to be fair. I really want an additional. Get that super right there. And get, ooh, the Dokkan attack. Oh, I didn't even see that coming. I'm so happy that I positioned it the way that I did. Of course, he's going to super in the front. I honestly expected that. Honestly expected that. Honestly expected that. All right, let's go for it. I'm going for all of it. Let's see if I can get all of them. Defense is down on this guy, by the way. 2, 3. I got the dress. 4, 6. All right, I almost missed the 6, man. I almost missed the 6. All right, let's go. If he crits for this and does like 2 mil, I swear to God. Come on, crit for me, please. It'll be so beautiful. Ah, no crit. Oh, it would have been like a 2 mil crit. It would have been like a 2 mil crit. It really would have, at least 1.8. Ah, no crit. I got shafted. Or an additional, by the way, but still, this guy is freaking insane. He is insane, as Alex would say. He is actually wild on this team. Actually wild. I'm gonna go for that, and we'll just kind of finish this guy off here. We don't really have to spend much time on this part of the event. Get that physical on the back end, but I did not even expect that. That would have been a throwback to OG D3, man, where I used to forget that the Dokkan meter was a thing all the time. Got lucky. Got lucky. Got lucky. Okay. So let's move on now. Is this Goku Black? It is Goku Black, and Vegeta is back there too. We'll take on Vegeta. I'll handle Vegeta. I'll give Vegeta these hands. Okay, so now I have the Goku with the other Goku and the Gohan. They all share Saiyan lineage, I believe. That's the link that's triggering across the board. Well, one of them. We'll go for that. 132k attack stat, looking beautiful. Is he going to super? I kind of want him to super the Goku in the middle. Ultra Instinct, so I can see the defense. Because he's actually getting a defensive buff from the Gohan. 800. Man, still no additionals, though. Why are you teasing me? No super at all. Gohan, finish it. Oh, okay, cool. He did. Okay. I was going to say, release stun. Please do it. Just be useful. All right, well, this guy, I'll give you those. And you can have these 3 reds. Oh, they brought a rainbow in. I was going to say in before they bring a rainbow, but they did. Okay, honestly, either way, I probably still win this rotation. This Gohan's really good for a support unit. Very good for a support unit. Ooh, doubles. That double, the attack stack kicking in. That stack just came through. He did like, what, 500k? Support unit doing that? Oh, my God. And then, of course, this guy just shows everybody up. Like the mean guy that he is, just showing everybody up. All right, Ultra Instinct. Show me that Ultra Instinct. This guy doesn't give a defense buff. Nope, didn't think so. Let's go for that. So he's like his normal 18k, I think. 18,000. Okay. Honestly, I'm very impressed by this guy. I'm like I said, it's kind of skewered because I'm showing him on this boss rush stage, right? The main reason why is I didn't want to kind of have him struggle with SS4 Goku to begin. But in all seriousness, I'm pretty impressed by him. He's definitely one of the better free-to-play units in the game. 96k, I'll take it, I'll eat it up, I'll take all this pain. Zenkai boost. Zenkai boost, got stronger. That's how I became Ultra Instinct. Gotenks, don't you dare. He's gonna crit. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he didn't even need to crit. Oh, my goodness. You never underestimate God tanks, the new God tanks. Newest God tanks, I guess. We'll go for that. In before he supers me. So I'm going to heal. I should have put God tanks in the front. We'll go for this right there, and we're going to move on to Cell. So that's going to be the Goku against type disadvantage there. So kind of the same thing. I just didn't want, really, also I wanted it to be relatively easy, to be completely honest, full disclosure. But I mainly didn't want him to struggle out the gate and be reliant on crits that he probably wouldn't have gotten. He's got a level 5 initial, level 8 crit, I think. So, you know, it's possible, but I'm not getting anything. Like, I'm not really getting them. I think I've got 2 crits so far. I've made sure that he's always gotten his attacks off, so it is what it is. For now, let's keep the Bardock on, and, you know, with the Goku, so we can show him this way. Go after the AGL guy. That's fine. You will hit the intelligence one, which I probably should have saved that one for God Goku because he's not going to do much. Instead, I'll just let him hit the same one that Bardock is hitting because I actually don't think Bardock is SA10. I don't use him. But Bardock is a very, very good support unit. In fact, he just awakened on Global through the Mass Saiyan event. So keep that in mind too, that if you're a Global player, you should be able to awaken him, and he's definitely worth it. 687k coming through with 1.2 neutral, no crit type advantage. I mean, so that's this guy's hitting pretty hard here. All right, so anyways, we made it maybe like 20 minutes into this video. If you have, make sure you leave the nominal hashtag Krillinit in the comments, please, and thank you, and subscribe if you're new. Also, if you have friends that are interested in the game, feel free to share the channel out. We're almost at that 100k mark. And like I said, I have big surprises coming for 100k mark, stuff that's been requested, heavily requested on the channel for a long time. So I want to get that, you know, coming out for you guys. So make sure that you subscribly not to the channel. So that's a thing. All right, let's go for it. Can we one shot? Do I even have to ask? You guys thought I was actually questioning the God Gotenks. All right, let's go. So we have him with the 40% and Bardock this time. I feel like I've done a really good showcase. To be honest, I feel like I've done a really good showcase. So I feel like it totally warrants a like because I've shown him on like every possible scenario aside from the Piccolo. I actually feel really bad about that. But to be fair, it's kind of the same thing as running him with Bardock. You guys can do the math. They get pretty much the same amount of percentage up between Bardock's links and passive. But I really do feel bad about that because that 70 defense that Piccolo offers would have been hype. All right, 638k. I don't think we've seen it go over 700k attack stat. Of course, he just hit for over 700, but still, I don't think we've seen it go over that. All right, he's sealed. He's not doing anything to me. Not that it matters because Gotenks does not care. You know what I want to see, though? I want to actually see the Goku with the Gohan and the other Gohan. That's what I'm going to establish next. I'm going to establish him with those two. Let's see how that works out. Go ahead and heal. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Look at that attack. I have not been paying any attention to Gotenks at all, but his attack is beastly. His attack, that was so high. I've not been paying attention. All right, so we have Goku here with Bardock, but I don't really want him with Bardock. But I kind of have to have him with Bardock for this turn because otherwise he'd be with Gotenks for the duration. And I don't want that. I'll give you those. And I will actually, I'll use this because I don't want to use anything else in case I need them, but I'll use that. That's probably the most valuable item anyway, to be fair, so it really didn't make that big of a deal or difference, but I wanted to kind of take the turn away without having to heal. I'm going to just kind of just own that. That was probably stupid, but I don't care. I'm going to own that. Can we get the crit, please, or an additional? Come on. Are additionals a myth with this guy? Is he busted? He's like done like, what, like 15 attacks in this video? Even Gotenks is getting additional crits. Come on. Are they myths? Like, do they not exist with this guy? He's sealed now, so I don't have anything to worry about. That's part of the reason why I took the turn, is so I can kind of just play it out from there with him being sealed. And I'm going to put the Gohan on the back end so I can try to establish Gohan and Gohan with the Goku. Next turn, I'll have Gohan and Goku together, I believe. I didn't get a chance to look at it. If this guy even survives a turn, yep, he didn't survive. I didn't think so. Gotenks just likes to steal the show. He likes to steal the show, but I feel like Vegeta's event is long enough to establish what I want to see at least one time. We won't get it like multiple times, but at least once, because unfortunately Vegeta is, yep. So next time this Goku comes back, he'll be the way I want him to be. So we probably will get to see it at least once, maybe twice, maximum twice. Let's put him there. Defensively, 25k, but if I put him there, no First Awaken, so I'm not going to do that. I'll give you that, and ooh, I'm really close to the Dokkan meter. I'm going to try to avoid it, and I'm going to try to get a Dokkan attack on Vegeta. Going to try to get a Dokkan attack on Vegeta with the Goku. Shouldn't be too hard, to be honest, because Gotenks Super is early. And next turn I'll have a Gotenks. This guy has 4 phases, I think. I can probably do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it really hard. I think I'll have 2 Gotenks next turn, though. All right, 820 Tech phase, and then I'm pretty sure there's an STR phase. I do have 2 Gotenks, which kind of sucks for what I'm trying to do. Not giving you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. And I will give you that one. I completely, full disclosure, expect a one-shot here from Gotenks. I expect it. 1.2. All right, cool. STR phase, like I said, this kind of sucks because I have the rotation I want to. Oh, this sucks so bad. What can I do? I can give you that. That. Oh, this is gonna trigger the Dokkan attack for the Gohan. Please don't. Please don't, game. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. I tried so hard. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Come on, please. Please don't. It's gonna do it. Ah, no. And he got hit really hard too. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks so bad. All right, let's go for it. Gohan Dokkan attack. I tried, guys. I tried. We got one earlier, but I really wanted to get it on the next phase, which is why I said it sucked that I got Gotenks twice last rotation, because I wouldn't have had to really do anything. I would have been able to avoid it for one more turn. Assuming I got a crit, it would have been perfect. Oh, no. You know what? To be fair, I would have had to have waited 2 turns. Maybe I could have avoided a super. I don't know. Still. Oh, I got an additional, but it was a normal, so I don't care. I finally got one. And I got the rotation I wanted, just not on the right phase. That's really kind of annoying. Exactly what I wanted, just not the right phase. So, rip that dream, because I can't do it again. I'll have to wait 3 turns to be able to do it again. I'm going to get an 11 key super. We'll go for that. I will have to wait 3 turns to get that again. Maybe he won't crit. Maybe I don't finish in this turn. Maybe I can make it happen. We'll see. No crit. Oh, I can do it, especially because he did an additional. I just avoid this turn, pretty much, next turn, and make sure that the Gotenks turn after that finishes it, because I'll have a Gotenks here. Assuming he does a super early, which he is, never mind. So I can't really avoid this turn because he's Gotenks and he's getting key from the Gohan. So rip the dream again. Let me heal up. I find it funny that I got pretty far into the boss. I'm just like, oh, I don't have to use items. And then it's like, oh, yeah, I need to. I have to use items. Okay, so if I play my cards right, I should see Goku one more time, at least. At least one more time. Can I get a crit for good measure? For good measure. Nah, additional? Nothing, okay. He doesn't like giving me additionals. He got 1 all video. From what I can recall, I might have looked away. I've been burned a couple times where I look away and, like, you know, I got a crit or like an additional, whatever I want, and I didn't see it. And then I got comments, does anybody see how he missed that? Maybe not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I just didn't see it. Too much ki getting flown out. Gotenks is going to get a super. I tried to avoid a super with him, but he's definitely getting one. There's no way to avoid it. All right, and I don't have to use any items because type advantage is a thing here. I'm just going to hope that Gotenks doesn't crit or additional into a crit. None of that. Just please, because he's already going to hit for like 1 mil. Literally, Gotenks, it's in your hands if I can survive one more turn and just use my Goku one more time. I knew it. I knew it. This is exactly why I didn't bring Vegito Blue. I didn't bring Physical Sealer Gotenks. I didn't bring those guys because I didn't want anybody to try to steal the show. And I didn't want to bring a friend 100% Gotenks, to be completely honest. It's just, it took forever to find one, and that was the first one I saw. So there's that, and I just kind of got impatient. So Gotenks wound up pretty much stealing the show, but I feel like we still got a really good showing of the Goku. I think he did a good job in this. Definitely, like I said, one of the better free-to-play units. Like, definitely worth the grind if you're interested in building a super physical team, or if you're a global player and you're trying to look at the outline for a team you can build. You can build something like this. Of course, you could drop one of the supports for a guy like Vegito Blue and another one for a guy like the Sealer Gotenks or whatever. If you have Piccolo, you want to run Piccolo, you can. That's another thing all entirely. So anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you guys for the continued support. I definitely appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Let's hit a like goal of 1,700 likes. We're going lofty here, boys. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.